Morning. Today I just want to talk about something that I found myself preaching a lot. And I preach it especially to women, but I want to address it or talk to men as well. If you are in your 20s to 30s, from 20 to 30, what you must do first, ne? What you must do first is learn to love yourself. Learn to love yourself. You cannot go into a relationship, a job, a community project, whatever. You cannot go into it without knowing yourself. If you don't know your likes, you don't know your boundaries, you don't know your character, your own character, you don't know your own personality, you don't know what you value in life. If you don't know that, what ends up happening is you copy your surroundings. You copy that. If you meet new friends, you will be like them. You meet new partner, you'll act according to what they believe or what they want, and not what you authentically want. And what happens as the relationships grow longer or goes longer, you end up saying, we outgrew each other. We did not value the same things. We made a mistake. The main thing is that you did not know yourself. You never took the time where you sit down and you find yourself and you begin to love yourself. You begin to understand yourself. Do you know what's so nice about this? If you finally find yourself and you really know yourself, it's easy to identify this person is not for me. This is not for me. That friendship is not for me. This job is not for me. And actually improves your decision making, because you know yourself, you know your value system, you know who you are as a person, and it's now you know what to look for. And I'm telling you, this is the honest truth. Energy attracts energy. If you don't learn that thing, energy attracts energy. Meaning, if you are low on confidence, you don't know yourself, you just go through the motions of life, everything is a new experience for you, I'm telling you, you're going to meet a guy or you're going to meet a girl that's on the same wavelength as you. They also got their traumas, they also got their insecurities, they also got their way of living. And then you two will go on, and as you figure life out together, you'll find that, no, this guy is not for me. No, this girl is not for me. Or vice versa, you find a person that sets in his ways, he's set in his purpose, he understood himself, he understood where he's going, and then he's standing on his morals, he's standing on his boundaries, and if you don't conform to him, he lets you go. You know what the society is calling him? Narcissistic. He's toxic. He's self-centered. He only thinks of himself, without realizing that you're supposed to think of yourself. You're supposed to preserve yourself. You're supposed to do that. If you love yourself, you would do that. And here's the thing, Bible verse once again. If you give to people, you must first fill up your own cup. If it flows over, as it flows over, it flows into your partnerships, it flows into your relationships. But you cannot empty your cup to fill up another person's need, your partner's need. Then you are left with half, or you are left with minimal. And then you yourself say, this relationship was draining me. This thing is draining me. This job is killing me from the inside. It's so boring. I can't you understand what I'm trying to say. You need to find yourself first. Know who you are. Love yourself. If you go from man to man to man to man just to fill up a hole, fill up your cup again because you've given that little bit to the other person and now you are feeling empty, and you let somebody comes there with a love bombing face and it just fills up for temporarily and you give it again, it's going to be a continuous cycle of you ending up with broken people because you yourself are broken. You need to take the time and figure out what do you like, who are you, so that when you have a partner and you have the conversations about it, you can say, this is who I am, this is what I don't like, this is what I like, and you listen to him, and this is my purpose, and you listen to him or her, and then you can see, but this person does not have anything, or this person do have. And you must remember the 80-20 rule. Then nobody is going to be 100% just like you. And no, but if it's got 80%, you can then step back and say, am I willing to partner with this person? And out of his 80%, can I live with that honestly, without him having to change or her having to change or manufacture or lie to you just to make you feel happy? Because that's also what the professional players are doing. They see a broken woman and they lie and manipulate you into believing, and then you fall in love with the idea of him and not him himself. So you as the person need to love yourself. Even if the relationship you break up, even if there's a breakup, you are not dead. It's just like, it didn't happen. Yes, you feel the hurt. Yes, you feel the pain. But because you love yourself first, you can move on from it. Because you know through your integrity, through your character, that this person was not for me. It is his or her loss, not mine. And then you move on. But the key thing is, take the time. We in this society, we are so in a hurry to chase things. But you must first chase yourself, find yourself, and then it is much easier to move through life. And I'm not saying you're not going to make mistakes, but it will limit 95% of mistakes. Because you know who you are as a person, and you know who you are as an individual, and you know what you want. So find out what you want first, and the rest will follow. Please have a serious thought about thinking about it, and sit still, man. Sit still, relax, and reflect, and find yourself, and then take it from there.